Flexibility is one of the most overused terms in the golf world. Is it important? Absolutely. But mobility is equally, if not more important than flexibility. Flexibility is of the muscles, mobility is of the joints. Now, having limited flexibility can restrict your mobility, and we understand that. But these techniques that I'm going to show you are going to help you increase full range of motion. Once you get full range of motion, you have to be able to use it dynamically. These techniques are going to help you understand how to tap in to not only your mobility, but improve your flexibility and get great range of motion. That's going to help you improve your golf swing. So here are 5 quick and easy exercises that we can use that are more of an active stretch versus a static stretch that are going to help you get ready to play and play at your best. So let's start with the hamstring. Let's start from the ground up. I'm going to put all my weight on my left foot and then extend my right leg out straight, okay? A lot of people like to just stretch in a linear fashion, but we must rotate in our golf swing. So we're going to keep my back straight, hips come back, left foot stays flat, left knee is slightly bent, right leg is straight. I go from here, and then I open it up to the outside. I open from the hip, then I bring it back across the midline. Again, open, and then back. That's going to allow me to be dynamically flexible, as opposed to just statically flexible, okay? So that's the hamstring. The next thing we'll do is the quad. Looks like a very simple and easy stretch that we've always done, but we want to make sure we're focusing on right positioning. So I'm going to stand on my left foot, grab the top of my right ankle, get tall, bring my toe up toward my knee, big chest, tall posture. I'm going to pull with my arm and tuck my pelvis at the same time. I'm going to get a great stretch through my quad and my hip flexor. Plus, it's going to help me work on my dynamic balance. I let it go soft and easy, control it to the floor. So now we've done hamstring, we've done quad. The next thing we're going to do is the hips. So we're going to a figure 4 stretch. I'm going to balance on my left leg. If you want to hold on to something, that's fine too. But try your best to balance if you can. Put that across. You're going to sit low and push that knee down. Try to keep your back up in a good posture, keep your neck in a good posture, and hold this position. You're going to push your knee down with your right hand. You're going to feel a great stretch on the outside of the hip. That's very important because we do a lot of loading on the back side and a lot of internal rotation on the front side. Now the next one, 405. We're going to get in a nice long strided lunge position. We're going to make sure we tuck our pelvis to open up our hip flexor. So if my right leg is back, I'm going to reach my right arm up and then across my body. While I keep the hip flexor stretched, I'm reaching over and across. I'm going to get a great stretch through my lateral chain here, obliques, as well as all the way down into my hip and my hip flexor. And then again, I would repeat the same thing on the left side. And now finally, the groin, the adductors. Very important to make sure we fully activate before we get started. There's a lot of stability required in the middle between our thighs. We want to make sure that we can activate that to stay stable and connected to the ground. So we're simply going to squat down like a baseball catcher would. Grab the knees and push them as wide as you can while keeping the back up straight. You're going to relax it. Hold it for just a couple seconds. Remember, we don't want long static stretch holds. We just want the activation. Again, press wide and then back and relax. These 5 quick and easy stretches for range of motion and flexibility are going to help you actively get into a range of motion as opposed to just doing it static. We need an active range of motion to be dynamic and powerful in our golf swing.